How you doing, sir? You good? How's your man bun? Good? Nice handle in case you get decapitated. Nice. Boy, did you choose the wrong people to sit beside then? Hi, There's some seats in the front if you like, buddy. How you guys doing? You good? What's your name, sir? What? Rev. It's short for Rev Sean? Sean. Now, where are you from? You're Turkish? What the? You look Indian as. Is that what Indian guys are doing out here? They don't want to be Indians, so they just say they're Turkish? I am a turkey. And your wife is Turkish as well, or? And you found each other? Here or in Turkey? Here. So you moved to Australia when? 2010, so it's not been that long. And you were born here. So you were born here. Your parents left Turkey, moved to Australia so you could have a better life and experience different things. And all you did was marry the same motherfucker you could have married had they not taken the trip. All because you like the sound of an engine going vroom. Well, I'm glad you guys found each other. And those two brown guys, you guys together, or are you working on those ladies beside you? What are you doing, buddy? There's two girls right beside you. You should, did you meet them at least? Did you say hi? Did they say hi to you guys? No? You know, it doesn't hurt to say hi. You can be like, hey, we're going to be sitting beside you for the next 2 hours, so how you doing? What's your name? No, the guy first. What? What? Shuaib? No wonder you didn't introduce yourself. No. Hi, I'm Shuaib. Well, bless you. This guy beside me keeps sneezing. And what's your name, buddy? What? British? Yeah, I see why you didn't talk to them. And what's your names, ladies? Mandy. You know, I didn't say, I just copied what you said. Mandy. And your friend? Jules. Jules and Mandy. That's Schwab and British. Take your pick, ladies. 'Cause rum is taken. Are you good? Good. Is that your lady with you? Your friends? What does that mean? That you're not f***ing yet. Would you like to be f***ing her? Not at this particular moment, but I mean in the future. Do you want things to go that way, is what I'm trying to get at. I'm not offering it, I'm asking. It's not like I have the power all right, sweetheart, yeah, go ahead. I just want to know what your intentions are, so, you don't do the Indian thing where you just, she's like my sister, and then you block everybody from here to Kansas City, What's your name? Sanjeev. Hello, Sanjeev. And your name, sweetheart? Caitlin? All right. Well, we got to be careful with that name nowadays, but, How do you guys know each other? Where'd you meet? At a bar. Oh, yeah. You say it so proud. At a bar. Like I'm gonna be like, oh my God, people really meet chicks at bars? He was so at a bar. So happy about it. Good to be back. All right, hey Mom. That's actually my mom. I don't know why they put her in the front row, but Mom, it's gonna be yeah. I'm gonna be swearing and stuff, and I want you to know I learned it all from you. So it's gonna get awkward if I ignore that side of the room. It's my mom's fault. All right, good. How you doing? White guy, good to see you. I know you're a white guy because there's a Molson Canadian in your hand. Nice. No, there's not. You're not a token white guy. Look at the giant one behind you. That's like two white guys right there. That's like a bonus white guy. That's What's your name, big guy? Tyler. Good to see you. That your girlfriend? Good job, buddy. Huh? I know. Even you do this. How the f*** did I? What'd you do? Take her contacts away or some shit? Honey, I need solution. You don't need f***ing solution. Come on, let's go. I am the solution. Asian guy at a casino? Didn't see that coming. I'm so glad you found it. I was worried you guys would never get here. And there's like the redneck Asian guy behind you. That's amazing. He's Hey, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. And you got a white chick. This is amazing. Windsor's the place to be, apparently. Even Tyler's like, why the f*** do you think I live here? Where do you live? London. All right, don't brag. Well, good. What's your name, Elvis? Richard, for sure, absolutely, yeah. And you might not even be Asian, because usually Asian, look, that's an Asian right there. You can tell because he didn't tan at all. He didn't want to. And then you went out in the sun because, you're with a white woman. You're like, okay, honey, no problem. And so you might just be like a white guy who went and did the surgery to like tighten up your face, and they went too far, They forgot to do the cheeks, they just did the eyes. How What style of Asian are you, Rich? Cantonese, Chinese. You too, bro? Same. Do you know each other? No? Okay. What's your name? Randy. Randy and Richard, the Chinese guys. It's, And Randy, did you meet Jesus? He's right beside you. I don't know if you saw that. He's Good. Guys, I guess, thanks for coming. That's a hell of a group. All right. Yep, that's not that important. I really wish the three of you were sitting together, the red, green, and the yellow, because then you'd look like a stoplight. But it's a very green shirt, brother. What are you doing? What, were they sold out of real colors, or were they? Yes, I would like something in green. Green. I love kulfi. I just want... What's your name? Abhishek. And who'd you come with tonight, Abhishek? On your own. Who were those guys leaning on you? It's India. Anybody just leans on you. Hello? So you guys really don't know those two guys on either side of you? Oh, well, have you met? What's your name? What? Biatch? That is a horribly unfortunate name to have. Listen here, Biatch. Biatch, that's Abhishek. Abhishek, that's Biatch. Beside you, that's... And you two are a couple? What do you mean, no? Who vehemently denies a woman like that? Nope. Never met her. You're just friends? You're colleagues? You work together? Huh? With an accent. Yes, I heard it. You said it, I repeated it, and then, ta-da. Or as that guy would say, ta-ta. You know, and by ta-ta, he means one only. This one. I gotta be honest, that is my favorite Indian language, Punjabi. Oh my God, it's just so precise. Like the insults aren't random, they're directed in the most specific way. Dirty bear in the land. What the f? My sister does not have a penis. That's a f***ing pink shirt. Jesus. I mean, I think it's more weird that your skin tone matches your shirt. It's what I'm really worried about. You're a big guy, so that might possibly just be a red shirt stretched to the max, you know? Well, good to have you guys here. How you doing, buddy? What band were you in the 80s? You look like the keyboard player from Saga or something. Are you guys high rollers? Is that what it is? That's cool. He is? Well, good. See, the high rollers never look like this. They look like that guy. They look comfortable. They're like, you know what? If I'm going to be at this table for the next 8 hours, I'm going to be comfortable. They're like, I'm going to wear a salmon shirt. They'll see right through you. Oh, good. Where are you guys from? Oh, Jesus Christ, eh? Nice people in Newfoundland. I'm not just saying that because you're here and he's a giant. I'm just saying that because, side note, Kojak showed up. That's great. I think when Telly Savalas shows up, we should all show some respect. I think... Somebody get that man a lollipop. I had never been to Newfoundland until last year. It was my first time there. And you know, you grow up in Ontario and you hear all the Newfie jokes your whole life, and they just make people from Newfoundland sound dumb. And they're not dumb, they're just overly friendly is what the problem is. They're like friendly to a fault. Like, I made the mistake of just saying hi to somebody in passing on the street. Guy was walking past, I go, how you doing? He goes, oh, hey, how's it going there? Hey, so you're out here for the big show, are you? Is that right, eh? Oh, so, and they have this way of speaking where they inhale their words at the end of them. Oh, so yeah, me and the old lady were coming out there tonight, yeah. Christ, we're coming out of the show. Oh, yeah. Thought he was going to pass out. You guys are proper white then? What I'm saying is, hear me out. We live in a time now where people look white and are not white anymore. See, to me, white's not just a color. White is a culture. You know what I mean? Even like white people that are not white. Like, you look white-ish, sir, but I could tell that you're not white. Do you know what I mean? But like walking down the street, people look at a white guy, but I'm like, I can see you, and I go, that's not a white guy. That's something dangerous. That's, what's your background? Italian. See, Italians never call themselves white. You white? No, I'm Italian, bro. Now, are your parents from Canada? No, so you're not what I'm talking about. What are you? Where are your parents from? Sorry? Italy. Oh, you're Italian then. All right, see. Are you guys real Italians out here? Like, because I live in Woodbridge, and that's real fucking Italian over there. Like, that's real Gino, but it's real Italian. You don't look like a Gino. No, like the Italians, like Italians in my neighborhood are like fucking, bro, what are you doing? No, I want to talk to you. I don't know why the hell's growl. Hey, bro. I love the Ginos. What are you doing? Imagine meeting a gay Gino. Bro, what are you doing? I'm a top. What are you doing? No, you're too thick. You're ripping me, bro. Come on. Spit on it. Do something. You have twins. What do you got? A guy and a girl? Like a random guy? I have a guy and a girl. A fucking guy came out of me and... Hey, who's that fucking guy in the delivery room? We have a delivering the baby and some guy shows up. I've never heard it described as a guy and a girl. That's how you describe somebody who knocked on your door. Who is it? Some guy and some girl. When he was born, you go, yo, guy, what are you doing here? What is your name, buddy? Right there. Sorry? Fathead? You easily don't have a fat head. Fathead? Oh, close enough. I thought you said fat head. That's weird. I don't know. I've got skinny face, but fat head. I don't know what to do. Well, maybe I have fat head somewhere you don't know about. How about that? It's good to see white people, or pink, as I call you out here, because you people get burnt just looking outside the window. I think it's funny that white people are living in the Middle East and they cannot handle the fucking heat ever. Where are you from, pink man? You know I'm talking to you. You look raw. Look at that guy. Jesus. Where are you from? Ireland. Oh, Jesus. Whose bad idea of a joke was it to put an Irish guy in Abu Dhabi? You know, Liam, you know where you'd have a good time? Abu McDabi. Where the Christ is Abu McDabi? He's elbowing his friends. I added the muck to make it sound more local. How long have you been? Oh, you listen to me. I can't do a Scottish accent, so we're good. Where are you from in Ireland? Dublin and Dublin. And how long have you been out here? 3 years. Is that your wife with you? Nice. Are you Indian? No? Have you looked in the mirror? Yeah. Have a look and let's see what the audience says on this one. I don't know if you're that brown. You're what? Oh, you're Trinidadian. Well, you were Indian. When you're in Trinidad, what are you? Indian. All right, there you go. And you live out here too? And how'd you guys meet? You work together, apparently. Okay, so that's some good company, Inc. And how long have you been married for? One year? Why did you have to look at each other for that? It's been one years. I'm like, what is what? We're not negotiating. I'm asking a question. You know what I mean? Every time we talk to an Indian, it doesn't mean you have to try and bargain with us. You know what I mean? You get. If that's the case, I'm like, look, she's Indian. Same but different. Same but different. Why do so many Indian people come here and sell fake? So do you want channel? You want channel? The channel. Designer bag, channel. Do you mean Chanel? Channel. Same but different. He shows it to me. It has two ends. It is channel. You know, you'll notice when you're walking around any major city now, and I notice this here even in England, which is ironic, that you find less and less people speaking English nowadays. Like even in America, I walk through any major city and I hear people speaking every other language but English. And the fucked up thing for me is, I can only speak English. I know words in other people's languages, I know phrases, I know how to say certain things, but I can't speak anything from top to bottom other than English. And which, you know, like if I was to talk to you, if I was to start speaking Punjabi to you, I know enough to start the conversation, but then if you replied, I would just go, yeah, right? Like, that's why I've created my own language. I'd be like, oh, kya haal hai jindo? Oh, TikTok tuzi. I'm like, but. That's what I would do. That's all I do. I've created my own language. It's called but. And then, you know, with Indian people, because we have so many dialects, they may just think, oh, I don't know that dialect of, what is kya, but. What I like to do is I like to listen to people speak another language. And then I play this game where I try to figure out what language it is. But to fuck with them in the meantime, I stare at them every now and then and smile like I know what they're saying. You should see how paranoid people get. I'm sitting at this cafe, there's these people behind me, and all I hear is, and I look and I'm gonna go, and they were like, we must move. This man speaks Latvian. Damn you, Rosetta Stone. But I always listen for like the one key word in English, you know? You ever do that? Hear somebody speaking another language and you listen for the one key word in English and then you try and piece together what they're talking about. But the funny thing is you'll hear a word that sounds like an English word, but it won't mean the same thing to them. Like you'll be like, shopping mall. And you're like, aha! They're going to a shopping mall. But then you find out that shopping mall means bread to them or something, you know? There's always words in people's languages that'll make you laugh because it'll sound like a word in your language. Are there any Hungarian people here tonight? Really? It was just a fluke question, really. Do you speak Hungarian, sweetheart? What's the Hungarian word for kiss? Not choke, the other word. Pussy, right? Did you know that? That's the Hungarian word for kiss. Pussy. To us, fucking hilarious, isn't it? Pussy. Ha ha, pussy. But to Hungarian people, very innocent. They'll be on the phone, okay, pussy, and they'll hang up. And we'll be like, ha ha, double pussy. And the only reason I know this is because I was at a strip joint, you know, once, researching some material quite extensively, and my stripper, she was Hungarian, and I guess I was making her laugh, and by the end of the night, she goes, you were so nice, I want to give you pussy. And I'm like, I would love to receive the aforementioned pussy. And she goes, close your eyes. And I close my eyes, and all of a sudden I feel on my cheek, and I'm like, did she just rub her pussy on my face? Because if I'd known that was going to happen, I would have done the old, But you'll always hear words in people's languages that remind you of words you know. Like when I was in the Philippines, I forgot that I knew the Filipino word for tits, which is susu. Now, susu just sounds funny in English, but it's even funnier for Indian people because susu is what we say to a little kid who has to go to the bathroom. What's the matter? You have to go susu.
You have to go, Susu. Go, Susu. Go, Susu. Nicely go. Go, nicely go, Susu. But I forgot in the Philippines that it meant tits. And when I was there, I met this chick, and she's like, so, do you want to see my Susu? And I'm like, no. Flush it. Oh my God, you're so kinky.
Let me give you an example of how, here's what happened. I walked into my daughter's room the other day, right? Well, I burst into her room. It's my house, I'll burst into whatever room I want. My daughter's lying on her bed with her iPad watching Frozen, again. If you have a daughter or a child under 10, you know that they watch Frozen all the time, like 24/7. And it's on so much, I've never actually watched it, but I hear it all the time, like it's always playing in the background. You don't realize, if you're not paying attention, that shit gets into your brain. It starts to manifest itself at times you don't even know what's gonna happen. Like the songs just get burnt into your memory. You don't know, I'll give you an example. I was in traffic, guy cuts me off, I go, you motherfucker! My brother goes, dude, let it go. And I'm like, let it go, let it go. I was in California last night. I went home to see my daughter for a day, and then I was like, they're like, where are you going to? And I was like, I'm going to Kansas City tomorrow. Oh my God, isn't it going to be cold? I'm like, the cold never bothered me anyway. So here's what happened, right? So I burst into my daughter's room. She's watching Frozen on her iPad, right? Right into it. And I'm not one of those, I don't try to be cool with my daughter. You don't want to be, I hate those parents that are like, they try to talk to their children like they're adults. Yeah, so how are you, sweetheart? Yes. How about those bubble guppies? You know, like, I'm a spaz when I'm with my daughter. So I burst into her room and I'm like, Billy! And she gets pissed. And it's the first time I've ever seen her do this. She goes, shh. Basically, without using words, she went, motherfucker! Do you not see what I'm doing? And I thought it was hilarious, because it was the most adult thing she's ever done. Like, she's like a real woman now. She's like, shut the motherfucker! And theoretically, you can't get mad at your children. If you called your dad a motherfucker, you realize, technically he couldn't get mad because, yeah. If he wasn't a motherfucker, you wouldn't be here. Try it. Like on your way home tonight when he's not paying attention. Hey, motherfucker, can we stop for some food? What did you just... Oh, you. How long have you been married for, you two? 10 years, that's good. Still love her? Good? That's good. They're still touching each other, that's good. How long did you date for before you got married? 2 years. So she's your military. You and military are both 12 years. 14, 14 years for her? Okay, you sure? What do you think? You're Asian, you're better at math. No. 14 years. And how long before you got married did you start living with each other? About a year? That's not bad. That's nice. You know, ladies, you need to know something about your man. Juan too. I mean, Juan as well. All men, me included. Ladies, let me tell you something about your man. First of all, you need to know we love you. If we're with you and we tell you we love you, we love you, all right? And when we say nice things to you, it's because we want to, not because we have to. But you need to know this. When we go out with our guy friends, and it's like 5 or 6 of us guys just hanging out at a bar, talking, we talk shit about you. And it's not that we want to. We don't want to, we have to. We have no choice. You can't have 5, 6 guys sitting around saying great things about their girlfriend. You imagine sitting around with your guy friends? Man, I'm so lucky, man. My girl's so awesome. You know what she did for me today? I'm just the luckiest guy in the world, yeah? Your friends are like, what are you, gay? What's wrong with you? What, are you gonna go home and make love? We have to talk shit about you. It's the only way we can stay macho. You know, I'd be like, yeah, I gotta go. Just be tripping, huh? The old ball and chains giving it a... Then we get home and we're extra sweet to you. Hey, honey, how are you? I got you some flowers. And then immediately women, what did you fuck someone else? Like, no. I'm just talking shit about you. It's different. I think the women, I think you might underestimate how much men respect you. Like, we do. Like, sure, we talk shit. We have to. We're men. We're f***ing idiots. That's our excuse. We're stupid. What are we doing? Let me tell you something about me. When I'm sleeping with a woman, and I mean sleeping, I don't mean any hanky-panky, we're just sleeping in the same bed. Like 2 adults who are sleeping. Say my girlfriend, she's in bed with me, we're sleeping, right? I will do whatever it takes to not disturb her sleep in the middle of the night. Whatever it takes. I mean, obviously there's those times where you roll over in the middle of the night, you know, and just kind of... And we'll do that until we forget. Get off me! I'm like, oh, sorry. Oh my God, I was having a dream. Thank God you woke me up. Oh my God. Better have been a prison dream. Other than that, men will do whatever it takes to not disturb you in your sleep. And this happens to me more often than not now, you know. After 40 years old, you really need to start listening to your body. Like, whatever your body tells you to do it right away. Don't fight your body after 40. I wasn't a horrible student for Indian standards. I was a horrible student for human standards. I was... Like, to an Indian person, a horrible student is, he only got 80. What an idiot, you know, like... I was literally, when I say like a student, like terrible. Here's the problem. I grew up in the 80s, where 70s and 80s, there was no diagnosis for anything. Back then, you know, I had, and I still have ADD, but in the 80s, there was no diagnosis for ADD. Back then, it was like, he's a idiot. The blackboard's here, he's looking over there. Nowadays, this generation is overly diagnosed. There's a diagnosis for everything now. You bump into a mic stand. Oh my God, he suffers from bumper stand microphobia. Take this pill. Put it on your forehead. I was literally a student. Like, I'm not trying to brag, but you know, this is actually nothing to brag about, but it's an actual fact. It's funny now because it's, you know, this was 1984, you know what I mean? But my 9th grade final mark for typing, it was typing back then, there was no computers. Mike, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know how old you are. How old are you, Mike? 47, so you're a year older than me, so you know what I'm saying, Mike. Same. We look a little different, but But let's be honest, generally white people don't age that well, so good job. Anyway, but your wife looks great, so that's all that matters, really. It doesn't matter how you look, as long as she looks good, then that makes you look good, and that. But my final mark, Raj, for ninth grade typing was no, I was talking to Raj. Yeah, thanks, Akbar. I don't need you to become sidebar. I need you to, one white girl and he gets all brave. You know what I mean? Raj, my final mark. Shut the fuck up, Akbar. Jesus Christ. This is why your people shouldn't drink alcohol. This is why we got rid of you in the first place. We're leaving. Will your terrible drinkers go? My final mark, Raj, in ninth grade typing, and this is not an exaggeration, was 13%. Even my dad was like, son, you've hit a new low. Son, you get 25% just for signing your name correctly. What name did you put? I was a student. It got to the point where, while I was in high school, my parents literally would say to me, son, just get 50. It's a pass. Just get 50. Don't have to show off and get 51. Just 50. They knew I hated school. What's your name, buddy? What? Yemen. Is that a name or a sound? And then the car took off so fast. Here, man. So is that name Eamon in English then? How do you spell it? Oh, Emil. What the f? How do you change that completely? Emil. Do you realize you're one vowel away from being email? And what's your girlfriend's name? Yahoo! It's my younger brother, Gmail. And my older brother at AOL.com. That's the one that got me. That's the one that got me. What I'm saying is welcome. Glad you're here. What's your tattoo? I notice you have a little tattoo peeking out there, buddy. What is it? It's a football team. Buy it? What you like, email? So it's your favorite football team, so you put that on your arm? And your back. It's not a good place for a guy to get a tattoo, you know? Who do you think's gonna see that thing? What's your wife's name, Hugo? Alessia. Nice to see you, Alessia. How long have you guys been married for? Why do you have to look at each other for a second? And it wasn't even like a loving look, it was like this. I don't want to be here anymore. How long, you know? 7 years, but you've known each other for 20 years. Did you date for the first 13 years, or were you friends and then one drunken night? You showed her your Portuguese fishing rod and... She showed you her PUSSR?
I like Ireland. You know, here's the thing, in America, everybody claims to be Irish. Every white person in America says they're Irish. I was in Boston. If you ever go to Boston, it'll freak you out. Everybody in Boston thinks they're Irish. I'm there, I'm like, what are you, man? He goes, fucking Irish. I go, oh, cool, what part? Boston. I forgot about that bridge they built, yeah. Your parents from Ireland? Nah, Boston. Grandparents, Boston. Great-grandparents, Boston. When the fuck were you Irish? They always claim to be Irish, but they're not Irish. And I've been to Ireland about 13 times. If you haven't gone, I don't know why you haven't gone. It's right fucking there. You can jump on EasyJet for like 10 pounds and fly to Ireland. Brown people, you need to go to Ireland because we're exotic over there. The Irish hate it when Americans go back there and tell them they're Irish. That's my favorite thing to watch. How you doing? I'm Irish. You're not fucking Irish. You're a fucking cunt. That's what I love about this part of the world. You can say the word cunt and nobody gets upset. It's true that you guys say it like it's, hello you fucking cunt, how are you? Oh, you cunt, I haven't seen you in a long time. What are you up to, you fucking twat? You can't say cunt in America. Everybody gets really freaked out by the word. I don't know, you guys say it so casually. I like the way the Irish say it the best, you know. In America, they get upset. I can understand when they get upset with the word cunt in America because of our accent over there. We pronounce it with a hard k and a unt. Cunt. It sounds mean and aggressive, you know. It doesn't sound like the soft, delicious thing that it is, you know. Cunt. Sounds like a really big rock being thrown into the middle of a lake, doesn't it? Cunt? Like that same cunt? But when the Irish say it, it sounds nice. Look at you, you're a fucking cunt. Doesn't cunt sound nice? Don't you want to be a cunt? I want to be a cunt. Who's the little cunty cunty? Who's the little cunty cunty? What are you doing? I'm taking my wee cunt for a walk. Can I pet your cunt? Don't touch my cunt, he has teeth, he bites. I love the Irish. They swear more than any human beings on the planet. I remember I did shows in Belfast, Northern Ireland one time. I got off stage, this dude walks up and goes, hey, you're fucking brilliant tonight. You were a great fucking crack. You were fucking crack on. Fuck you, you ugly fucking cunt. You're a fucking shite. Fuck off. Fuckity fuck. Fucker fucky. Oh Mally. Oh Sullivan. Drinks and Baileys. Fuck fuck. Fuckity fucker. Fucky fucky make a fuckery. Hey, fuck yay. I was like, well, thank you, Father. I'll see you on Sunday.
Do you guys want to have more kids? How many are you going to have? How many planning? One more. You want a girl? Do you? I'm not trying to sell it to you. I'm just asking, you know. That's the set, right? You want the boy and girl. That's it, you know. Anybody here have more than 2 kids? Yeah? How many you got? 4? What the fuck? Look at that guy's like, yeah. What do you got? Yeah. Hey, Mel, your stunt doubles out here. What do you have? 3 girls and a boy. So you were just determined to have a boy, weren't you? The girls were first? The girl, boy, girl, girl. Yeah, oops is correct. That's usually what happens, you know what I mean? Once you have the boy and a girl, you should just really pull out. Like, I know when I see families with 3 kids, you know how that happened, you know what I mean? Like, they'll have, like, 2 boys, and then the husband will like, come on, honey, let's try for a girl. I know there's a little girl in there. Come on, it's it. She's in there, and then she just wants to come out. I know. I don't know if he's coming out of the closet or if he's telling you about his balls, but he's... But then they try, you know what I mean? And they're like, and then bam, and then God goes, fuck you, have another boy. And then they have 3 boys, and then they try again, and then, you know, they just keep having, like, you know, you have whatever this person upstairs decides you're gonna have. You know, that when you see people with more than 3 kids, though, it's always an accident after that, you know? Anything after 3 is an accident, let's be honest. And you already had a boy and a girl, so you have 2 accidents, and I don't even know how you let him get away with it twice. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something, ladies. Don't ever fall for that shit when you're having sex with a guy and he goes, oh my God, I didn't know that was gonna happen. He's a fucking liar. Every guy knows when we're gonna come. We know. Every time we're gonna come, we know. Because coming for a guy is the exact same feeling as a sneeze. Nobody's ever walked up to you and, hey man, achoo! I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Even if it's a surprise sneeze, there's at least a, hey man, You get the When you're fucking and you feel pull away. Sneeze somewhere else. Four kids, man. How old are they? 13, 11, 9, and 6. So every couple of years you guys are fucking. Are you pregnant, sweetheart? Oh, thank God. You can always tell the pregnant women because they always touch their belly. They're like, what is this in me? So new. Fat people don't go, this whole thing, you know. When do you do? March 25th. This is your first one? Are you excited? Do you know what do you mean, sure? Husband's right beside you, huh? You went sure and he went, fuck this bitch all the time about it. Will you be excited if I left? No. Well then, get your ass excited. Do you know what you're having? Sorry, I spit like a lunatic. Do you know what you're having? A girl. That's good, yeah. That's the way to do it, buddy. I grew up around black people. You don't scare me. I grew up around Jamaicans, man. Jamaicans are hard people to grow up around. Any Jamaicans here tonight? They're like the most passive Jamaicans ever. They're like, bo lick shot. I, man, a brethren is a Jamaican. Like this. Quietest Jamaicans in the world. Jamaicans are hard people to grow up around. You know why? Because when I was growing up around Jamaicans, you hang around Jamaican people long enough, you feel the need to want to be Jamaican. They just look so cool. Everything about them is cool. When I was a kid, I was like, I wanted to be Jamaican so bad. I started dressing like a Jamaican. I started wearing a little red, yellow, and green belt. And I started talking like a Jamaican. I started listening to reggae music. I started having kids I didn't know about. I did everything that I possibly could. But you know what the shitty thing is? A Jamaican will never act like you. You're never gonna see a Jamaican guy that grew up with a bunch of Indian guys walking around going, hey baby, wappening. It's not gonna happen, you know? Felt bad for my dad because he tried fitting in with my Jamaican friends when I was growing up. You don't ever want a man from India trying to speak like a Jamaican at any point during his life. My friends would be in the living room, my dad walking, okay, come on, Marlon, move your bumbo clot and go home. My dad thought punani was a tropical fruit. It is, if you think about it. For the older white folks that look confused right now, punani is the Jamaican word for a woman's. You know what I'm saying? For her pum pum. My dad thought it was a tropical fruit. One time when I was a kid, I was sick and I was messing around with my dad. He came here and goes, "Oh my God, son, you're sick. What can I get you?" I go, "Dad, I love punani." My dad went to the Jamaican store. "Hey lady, where's your punani?" "My son is at home sick. He needs punani right now. Give me two. Is it ripe? Let me squeeze it." No seeds. I don't trust people that don't swear. Adults that don't swear. I don't trust adults that don't swear. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with somebody if they doesn't swear. They're hiding something. There's a disconnect with reality when people don't swear, you know? They probably touch kids. I'm telling you, there's something wrong with them. You can't trust people that don't swear. There's something wrong. And they always think they're better than you when people don't swear. You notice that? They always go out of their way to let you know they don't swear, like they're better than you. Like, "Oh, I don't know, I just find better ways of communicating than using foul and obscene language." Oh, fuck you. You keep an eye on those people that don't swear. They're hiding something, man. There's something dark. There's some dark things in their head, and that's why they don't swear, because they don't want to lead you down their dark path. But they're hiding dark secrets in there. You watch them, they'll act overly nice. You keep an eye on them, you'll see them. They'll say things like, "The wife and I had a lovely dinner with you all tonight. We hope you have a wonderful night of digestion. And we're going to go and catch some rest now and get a full night's slumber. We hope to reconvene with you all in the morning and enjoy a delicious breakfast. With that, I wish you all sweet dreams." And he walks away from the table and was like, "Isn't that nice? He's so nice." Then he goes up the stairs, closes the bedroom door. "All right, honey, shit on my chest." Because he's got dark things going on in there. At least if you swear, I don't have to worry about shitting on anyone's chest. That's where I crossed the line with you. They were like, whoa, what's with the shitting on the chest? But that's why I trust my doctor, because he swears at me. Are there any Russians here tonight? Russians in the house? Hey, we got a bunch of Yugoslavians. Why couldn't we have any Russians? Is there one over there? Are you? Where are you from? St. Petersburg. It's Russian. And you speak Russian, obviously. It's funny because I just recently learned how to say "how are you" in Russian, and I'm mad that I didn't know this before. Do you know how to say "how are you" in Russian, Emil? Cock dealer. I'm not calling you that. I'm saying that's how you... Russian dude walks up and goes, "Cock dealer." I go, hey, yo. No. When you find veg dealers, send her over. I like the way Russian sounds. To me, it sounds funny. I mean, you know, not in a bad way, but in a fun way. You ever heard people speaking Russian, Emil? It's amazing. They just sound like they're talking backwards. Vladimir. That's a real swear word, isn't it? Blet. That's a real swear word in Russian. Blet. It's almost like they didn't have a swear word, and then some guy drank too much vodka. Boris, how do you feel? Blet. He feels blet. Suka. What's your name, my Russian friend? What? Marina. 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 Let me ask you something, Marina. You got a shot on Marina there, Lane? Don't f*** this up. There we are. Good. Hey, Marina. It's you. I have these two Russian plumbers working on my house in Los Angeles right now. And every day when they come to work and they see me, they say my name and then they giggle. Every fucking time. And they don't ever call me Russell. They call me by my last name and they laugh every time. They walk in, they go, "Good morning, Mr. Peter." "Excuse me, Mr. Peter." Every time they laugh. And I asked one of my Russian friends, I go, "Hey, why the f*** did they laugh every time they say my last name?" "Oh, because your last name means f***." Is that true, Marina? When my parents moved to Canada in '65, I don't know how thick my dad's Indian accent was, but it never got thinner. My dad had the ability to make everything sound Indian. When I say everything, never mind words. Any immigrant could words. My dad would up sounds. Regular sounds. He would make them sound Indian. One time my dad's car broke down. He called me and goes, "Son, the car has broken down." I go, "What happened?" "I don't know." "Well, what were you doing?" "Obviously, I was driving." "Then, I was not driving." I go, "But what's wrong with your car?" "If I knew that, I'd be a mechanic." What the f*** is a mechanic? The bastard that fixes the car. You mean mechanic? Don't be stupid, there's no K in it. I knew how to wind my dad up, right? So I'd be like, "Well, what were you doing? Like, right before your car broke down?" "I was making the turn." You were making the turn? Do we live in a city with just one turn? What do you mean you were making the turn? "I was making the turn." So you were out there creating turns? "I never created the turn was there, I was making it." So the turn was already made. "It was not made because I had not made it yet." So you were actually making, the turn was made, I was remaking it. So you remade it. "Don't you bastard, dude! You bastard bitch!" You ever want to get an Indian upset? Tell them they did something illegal. "Dad, was this legal?" "Of course it was legal! It was totally legal! I was at an intersection. I put on my indicator." "Did your indicator work?" "Of course it was working. It was working just fine." And this is where my dad screws up the sound. "It was working just fine. Doctor, 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 doctor." What the f*** is that noise? That's the indicator. Doctor, 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 doctor. Why does your indicator have an accent? You know it's not an indicator. Shouldn't it be going... That's what it's doing. What are you hearing? Doctor, 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 doctor. All right, then what happened? Then I proceeded to make the turn. Suddenly, the engine went... Gada, 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 gada. Wait a second. Your engine went gada, 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 gada. So you're telling me that your indicator went doctor, 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 and then your engine went gada, 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 gada. Right. Dad, your car is an illegal immigrant.
Are there any vegans here tonight? Yeah, they don't have the energy to see. You see that? Any vegans? I have no energy. I'm lacking iron. Vegan weirdos. You know what I met that really freaked me out? I met an Indian vegan. How the f*** does that happen? Because here's the thing. Indian people, we discovered vegetarianism centuries ago. Centuries ago. And to this day, a lot of Indian people still are vegetarians. So, but that's fine, you know what I mean? And white people, you never understand. They always go, oh, you guys worship cows, right? You guys worship cows. First of all, they don't fucking worship cows, all right? Indian people don't worship cows. We understand something about the cow. We understand we get the butter, the cream, and the milk from the cow. Why would I eat the cow? When I go to Dairy Queen, I eat the ice cream, not the machine. So I asked this Indian vegan, I go, were you a vegetarian before this? She goes, yeah. And I go, and what? What did you give up then? You're a vegan now. I gave up dairy and I didn't want any more animal products and dairy and milk. Well, where the f*** you get milk from? You ever had almond milk? Oh yes, almonds, those milky delights. I've squeezed almonds, not a drop of milk came out of them. All it did was cut my hand. How do you even, where's the teat on an almond? Who's doing this? 973,000 left to go and you'll have a cup of milk. You know what my wife likes? My wife likes oat milk. What the f*** is oat milk? Oats are dusty. Where are you getting milk from? You ever go to dinner and there's one vegan in your group and you want to punch the person in the face that brought the vegan? Because you can't hit the vegan. They can't take a punch, so you can't hit them. Pretty sure if you cut a vegan open, packing peanuts comes out of them. Just... I was in Tampa, Florida, and I asked the audience, I go, any vegans here? And this one girl goes, I'm a vegan. I go, how long have you been vegan for? She goes, 2 years. I go, what made you become vegan? She goes, I saw that movie, What the Health, and it just like totally changed my whole life. I go, really? How many times did you watch this movie? Just once. You saw a movie one time and your whole life changed? Yeah. You're that easily influenced by shit that you can see something once and your whole life changes? Yeah. I go, let me give you some friendly advice, sweetheart. Don't ever go to Pornhub.